Now, before we dive in, I want you to know exactly what you are stepping into. Today, I wanted to share a little gentle reset for your mind, your body, and your soul. But also, I wanted to provide you with a little detail around what is happening during the month of December. Because, at the end of the year, it's important for us to step into the next season, the next year, like in 2026, with some clarity, with softness, and definitely with presence. So, before we dive in, let's take a moment. Go on and close your eyes, or maybe just gaze at a point out in front of you. And if you're seated, place the soles of your feet on the ground. And I want you to relax your shoulders as you breathe deeply in and out of your nose. And just allow your breath to flow softly. And together, we're going to take a few more inhales and exhales. Whether you are experiencing this quick little moment with me live or you're capturing it a little bit later, I want this to not only be a moment of sharing an announcement or some information, but I also want it to be a moment of ease for you. So, as you settle in, as you breathe deeply, know that I want you to just relax, grab a cup of tea, whatever you need to do, lie down on your back and just breathe and take it all in. All right, babes. This season, this time of year holds so much for us. There are these really deep emotional weights that we may be carrying. There's lots of transition that is happening. And definitely there's some moments that we are, I would say, trying to push through. Maybe you're trying to push through without even acknowledging what your body is carrying. But as you start to approach the end of the year, know that you're not alone. You're not the only one stretching thin, right? Stretching yourself thin spiritually, emotionally, or energetically. And yeah, your body, your mind, your soul may be feeling tired. You may be feeling a sense of tenderness. But I'm here to tell you, I'm here to remind you that nothing is wrong. Nothing's wrong with the way you're feeling and thinking. Yeah, that actually was correct. I want you to just take a big sigh, deep inhale. Just let it all out. Because you're human, you're simply human, and your nervous system is it's telling you the truth. And I know many of you may be feeling that sense of tightness, and acknowledging that, I find, is definitely the first step. The first step into you connecting with a sense of ease. The other thing I want to mention is that many of us, myself included, feels this sprint, right? This sprint towards the new year. But it doesn't have to be a sprint to reset our bodies or reset ourselves at midnight on January 1st. No, 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 no. In order for us to navigate life's challenges and to manifest all those desires, the reset has to be safe. The reset has to be safe. I find that when we slow down, when we breathe, right, slow, easy breaths, we allow ourselves to drop into a sense of softness. And in those moments of softness, in the in between the inhales and the exhales, we are actually opening an invitation to return to who we naturally are. So maybe in this moment, your body is asking you for a little more productivity or a little more pressure. Maybe your body is asking instead, if you really listen, if you really pause and listen, your body is asking for more presence, more ease, and definitely more stillness. And just maybe, just maybe, your body is asking for this deep permission to pause. So, as you move through the next few weeks, know that deep in your heart, you have the capacity to let go of the heaviness. Because I know for a fact, you are craving spaciousness. You are craving that softness. And babe, your soul is definitely desiring realignment and calm. Now, because I know this, and because I'm feeling it as well, I decided to create my very first end of the year challenge. Now, you may have heard me mention this in different places around social media, from Instagram to YouTube to Facebook. You may have seen something about it, but I wanted to do this so that I can really let you know what this is about. This particular challenge is called the Soft Opening, and it is a beautiful well-being challenge that is only available inside the Spiritually Fly membership, which also has an app. It begins on December 1st, and it is a 10-day gentle reset. Now, you don't have to do it over 10 days. And actually, I encourage people to take their time, repeat the practices, move through this challenge with ease, and you will have access to it inside of the membership for the entire month. I want you to know that it's not just what you would consider a challenge, right? But it's more of this connection to yourself and an opportunity for you to let go of the force, let go of the hustle, and allow yourself to fully and completely ground in your breath. It's filled with somatic connection. It's an intuitive opening. It is this beautiful return to your own natural rhythm. And over the course of those 10 days, we will move through grounding, rooting, revealing, reflecting, releasing, oh my God, soothing, rewiring, visioning and visualization, glowing, and of course, alignment. I want you to know that each day is a nurturing invitation to breathe, to pause, to soften, to release, and to reconnect to who you are. Now, you're probably wondering, well, how are we going to do all of that, Faith? We're going to do all of that through meditation, through breath work, through reflection, through soft rewiring practices, and through visioning, and all of those different practices inside of the challenge will definitely help you rise softly into the new year. Take another deep breath with me. Exhale slowly. And maybe place one hand over your belly and the other one over the center of your chest. And just notice how you feel in this moment. Acknowledge that sensation. See if you can soften your breath a little bit more. See if you can allow the body to be held by the earth a little bit more. And that sensation, that feeling that you have right now, that's how I want you to go into 2026. Because when you go into your next season, I want you to have a sense of calm, clarity, and steadiness. The soft opening isn't about becoming a new version of yourself. It's about returning to the version of you who isn't overwhelmed, who is steady, grounded, and beautifully aligned with your own truths and your authenticity. And in this particular challenge, you're also going to be able to tap into an assortment of tools that will help you breathe a little bit easier when unexpected moments happen. And I want you to know that every single step of the way, I am going to be there with you. This challenge, this soft rewire challenge, is a sacred pause. It's a moment to feel held and reconnect to you. And again, I do not want you to rush into 2026. I want you to arrive in 2026 a lot softer, clearer, and with intuitive connection. And I want you to do it intentionally. So, if you're already a Spiritually Fly member, all you have to do is open up the app and click the workshop button. And then on December 1st, you will see, poop, the challenge right there. But know that if you are not a member yet, I'm going to share the link in the comments. And of course, if you are watching the replay, you'll see the link above. All right, babes. One more time. Let's breathe again. Exhale slowly. Deep inhale and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick live moment. And of course, stay soft, stay grounded, and always stay spiritually fly. Ciao, guys.